In this video, we will show the installation of the Polaris Ranger XD 1500 auxiliary lights, specifically when using ALH 3 and 4 included in your turn signal kit. If you have ALH 1 or 2, please instead refer to the video linked in your instructions. Start on the driver's side of the machine. Install the provided rubber seals into the cutout in the bumper from the back side. Make sure that the cutouts in the seal line up with the 3 metal mounting tabs inside the bumper. Install 3 of the provided U-clips onto the metal mounting tabs as shown. Make sure that the threaded insert on each U-clip is facing the front of the bumper. Install the driver's side auxiliary light into the bumper opening from the back side and secure it with the 3 provided bolts. Start the bolts by hand and then tighten them down using a 10mm socket. Repeat the steps to install the light on the passenger side. Remove the center hood panel by turning the 2 plastic locks and sliding the panel forward. Remove the instrument cluster trim by popping out the 2 plastic clips at the bottom. Rotate the trim panel up to release the 3 alignment tabs at the top of the panel. Remove the 4 plastic push pins from the instrument cluster, 1 on each corner. Lift the cluster up and set it aside, or completely remove it. Remove the 2 plastic push pins from the bottom edge of the center switch panel. Pop the bottom of the panel free and rotate it out to release the 2 alignment tabs at the top edge of the panel. Remove the rubber grommet in the driver's side wheel well between the radiator and the frame. Unwrap the harness and locate the 2 matching ends for the lights. Feed these ends behind the driver's side headlight housing. Locate the ends in the driver's wheel well and pull them through the hole for the rubber grommet. Feed both ends through the top side of the rubber grommet and pull the length of the harness through. Make sure the harness runs behind the driver's side frame. Continue pulling the harness through until the junction where the harness splits reaches the bottom of the bumper. Start with the shorter side of the harness with the red wire on the driver's side. Connect the small rectangular connector to the back of the auxiliary light housing. If the small rectangular connector is not connecting to the housing easily, do not force it. Try flipping the connector 180 degrees and reinserting it. Connect the single pin connector on the red wire to the mating connector on the yellow wire coming out of the housing. Route the longer end of the harness with the black wire across the back side of the bumper to the passenger side auxiliary light. Connect the small rectangular connector to the back of the auxiliary light housing. If the small rectangular connector is not connecting to the housing easily, do not force it. Try flipping the connector 180 degrees and reinsert it. Connect the single pin connector on the black wire to the mating connector on the green wire coming out of the housing. Insert 2 of the push-in zip ties in the locations shown on the passenger side to secure the harness behind the bumper. Install one of the edge clip zip ties onto the edge of the bumper in the location shown. Install another edge clip zip tie in a mirrored location on the other side of the bumper. Insert 2 or more of the push-in zip ties in the locations shown on the driver's side to secure the harness. Insert a push-in zip tie in the location shown at the bottom of the driver's side frame. Pull any excess length up through the frame before fully securing it to make sure the harness is held tight to the frame. Insert a push-in zip tie in the location shown on the back side of the driver's side frame, where the frame splits in a Y. Pull any excess length up the frame before fully securing it to make sure the harness is held tight to the frame. Reinstall the rubber grommet into the hole on the driver's side wheel well, and feed any excess length of harness back through. There are two different versions of this harness. One version has a standard size rocker switch, and the other has a longer L-series rocker switch. Other than the switch style, the harnesses are identical. A standard rocker switch is used for this video. Your switch may look slightly different, depending on the style you order. Under the hood, remove the rocker switch from the plastic socket. Feed the plastic socket through one of the rubber firewall grommets. Locate the socket on the other side of the firewall under the dash. Choose your desired position for the rocker switch. Your machine may not have all slots available due to factory options or other accessories. Remove the plastic cap from your desired slot. Feed the plastic socket through the back side of the slot. Clip your rocker switch back into the socket and install the switch into place. Locate the 4-pin connector with the red and black wires. Insert the connector into the mating connector on the control module for your WD turn signal kit. This will power the built-in turn signals. The auxiliary lights can be used in tandem with our other front turn signal options. To run 2 sets of front turn signals, simply install the splitter harness onto the control module and connect both front signal harnesses. Remove a dust cap from your pulse bar in the center of the firewall. Install the pulse connector on the harness into the pulse bar, making sure that it clips into place fully. Mount the relay under the hood. You may mount it to one of the raised numbered posts or secure it using zip ties. Test your signals and reassemble. To ask us installation-related questions or to order a premium turn signal kit, please visit wdelectronics.com.